Hi, this is Mara Glazer from Glazer Kennedy Insider Circle, and we're at the Outrageous Academy and Workshop. I'm sitting here with Yanik Silver, and I have some questions to ask him at the event. So Yanik, what are you doing right now to be outrageous and stand out in your niche?
Aside from pillow fights, let's see, what am I doing to be outrageous? One of the things that I always think about is really bringing my personality into everything that I do, and I love sharing what's going on in my family, what my kids are doing. I have a little 4.5-year-old boy, a little 2.5-year-old girl, what they're doing that's cute, what they're doing that's funny, and then I also share kind of what silly stuff I'm doing. So I'm really into crazy adventures, so I'll share that kind of stuff. I also share ridiculous things that I've done that make me look sort of ridiculous and silly, and I'm not afraid of that. So I really like incorporating my personality into what I'm doing, so that our customers will bond with me and really get to know me as an individual. So the outrageous stuff that I really do kind of stems all out of that. So if I have a ridiculous Halloween costume, we might use that for a Halloween promo. And
what's an example of a Halloween costume you wore?
I was Borat one year.
Okay,
and
I can see that.
Yes, and so I had the little green male unitard or whatever that is, and that was really good on top of my suit. I never stripped all the way to the green unitard, but I showed my customers that, and so they got a little peek into the ridiculousness that I'm a part of. I was the count for Halloween one time, and then I used that for a promotion all around Halloween and a copywriting course we were selling.
Very good.
Yeah, it's funny.
So you just spoke on stage. Can you tell everyone what you just spoke about?
I don't even remember the title. It was something like
how to create a ridiculous advantage.
Oh,
and
no, I didn't remember that
wallets.
part. It was like, well, your dad. So Bill had me come up with how to create an outrageously ridiculous advantage, and have more of your customers' wallet share. I think it was something along that lines. But I talked about 3 points. One was creating the big hook.
Okay.
The second one was astonishment architecture. Okay. And the third one is something that little bit we just talked about, was the personality.
So in 2 seconds, can you tell me what is astonishment architecture?
Yeah, it's a really easy concept, but it's really cool when you start getting it. And astonishment architecture essentially is, there's any single touch point that you have with your customer.
Okay.
There's a level of expectation or a level of value that they think that they're going to get. And whatever we can do to exceed that before, during, and after the time they give us money is going to create that astonishment. And all kinds of good things happen with that. I mean, we know right now people are more transparent via Facebook, via blogs, via Twitter,
very much so.
Via Yelp, review sites. So anything we can do to get that conversation going with our customers, I think is going to be only in our best interest, because I see like the effectiveness of advertising going down, and this, if we can manufacture, and that almost sounds too trite of a word, but if we can create these astonishing just situations and experiences for people, they'll talk about it.
Very good. So I want to move on and change subjects. So let's talk about the book real quick, Outrageous Advertising That's Outrageously Successful.
Good book.
So when you first opened it up and started digging in it and reading through the examples, etc., what were your first thoughts about the book?
My first thought was, holy crap, why did Bill put so much stuff in there? So I have a couple of our examples in there, and I was like, wow, it's a lot of that. And then Bill, I mean, literally, I don't know how much the book is, $20, $15?
Maybe.
I don't know what it is, but it's like, it should be $1,000 course, because it's got all these great swipe file stuff that you can do to stand out, and that's part of what we need to do right now in today's marketplace, is not be boring. I always talk about most people are sort of boring, and so you need that so that you can keep your customers hopefully guessing what's coming up next and what's exciting, and Bill is the master of that.
Yeah, he is. So can you give me one example of something that was in the book that you did swipe and deploy?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I used it before it was in the book, and it was really extremely effective, still going to be effective. We used a letter on a yellow legal pad that looks like it was handwritten. Well, it was handwritten, but I didn't handwrite it. We had our artist team write in, the cross-outs and the circles, and it was on a yellow legal pad, and it looks like someone just sent you this off their notebook. And I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was pretty astounding. I think definitely 5 figures from a single mailing, so it was well worth checking out.
You had outrageous results?
I had outrageous results.
Very good. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
This is Yanik Silver, and I'm Mara Glazer from Glazer Kennedy Insider Circle, your place for prosperity.